This is a BunkerBoy production.
Pick the weed, whip the edge, blow it out, fill it in, move on to the next. It's the BunkerBoy Show. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the BunkerBoys Podcast. It's episode 20, and it's Easter. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, good, buddy. I'm just getting ready to maybe make some dinner or something. Who knows? It's getting late. It's getting late out here in these parts, buddy.
Yeah,
but
it's still bright out though.
You're the one that literally reminds me that it's Easter coming up. I never remember that it's fucking Easter.
My sister and mom are big on it. Look at this. My mom.
Oh, you got a little basket?
This is the only holiday where she just gives me all sorts of treats. Oh, there goes the camera.
Dude, and guess what? Those things will be gone, and I give it 2 days, 2 to 3. You're asking chomp.
The weekdays.
Dude, you're asking chomp on some like candy like that for sure. No doubt.
I'm a snacker, brother.
Yeah, the old bag is leaving on Saturday, going to Texas. So your boy's gonna be free for 10 days. So I'm really just gonna binge and just enjoy
I already know what you're gonna do.
the free time. I'll probably sleep a lot.
You'll probably be sleeping. You'll probably be napping a bit, and then you'll probably walk outside, grab some cedar siding, and be like,
yeah, I'm gonna be ripping some more cedar siding off, and then
you'd be like, what can I do out here?
Probably I got old Vinner a nice shot collar, so I let him run, and then I throw a ball, and if he doesn't obey my command, I fucking zap that dude until he fucking listens.
Dude.
It's the best way to do it. There ain't no other way. If they're just disobedient, especially him because he was already 3.
Yeah, but there's levels to that shot collar.
I know, and so on a scale of 1 to 10, it's the scale because it's an app. It connects to your phone, you know. So it goes from 0 to 15. What do you think I have that shot collar on?
I would probably put it at 5 to 7.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. So when I first opened the shot collar, I remember when I was younger, my father had said,
but it really depends on the dog.
He said to always test your the collar on yourself so you know what it feels like. So when I bought it, I used every level up until 15.
Yeah.
15's a good shock, but like it's nothing crazy. Like I still would be squeamish, you know, when I held it to myself.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't anything crazy. So I keep that shit on 11 because I feel like that's a lucky number. It's a good number.
Yeah. No, it is. 11's pretty powerful. I mean,
yeah, but he'll listen to me. And it's not like I zap him right away. I give him a beep. There's like a beep button.
Beep. It goes beep, beep, beep. Yep.
There's a beep, beep, beep button. There's a vibration button. And if he doesn't listen then it's just Shocksville, bro. He's going to Shocktown.
I've seen a lot of dogs get shocked off that. But, dude, like the thing is it depends on the dog because some dogs, even when they feel like the littlest vibration, they just get scared.
Yeah,
so it just
not
depends.
mine.
Like, some dogs need to
mine.
actually feel like the zing, like the pain. But some would just have to feel something different that they know is not natural, and they'll say, I'm going to stay over here.
I was thinking of just shaving a little patch of hair off his neck so the prongs just go straight to the skin. So he listens way better, you know?
Yeah, that's fucking
cruel.
Should, dude.
Yeah, it's a little cruel. But I read it somewhere, you know, if they're not listening, shave a little patch of hair off so it's just straight skin. So.
Yeah.
But we'll get into our guests. We won't ramble on anymore. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special lineup of guests today. One is a returning guest, and the other is brand new to the BunkerBoys podcast. I'd say these two were great mentors and just all around friends back in the day, and we're just happy they could join us. And without further ado, we got Tim Roney back in studio, and give a warm welcome to Noah Modrzynski.
I really appreciate it, AJ, you know?
Yeah. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Life is good for Noah Modrzynski, you know what I mean?
Nice. How about you, Tim? Sorry. I don't want to cut you off. Continue.
No. I just was wondering how you boys have been. It's been a long time, you know?
It has been a long time.
What are you guys up to nowadays?
Take it away, B.
Dude, right now, I'm living in Saginaw, just moving beer at like a little beer distributor. So, all Anheuser-Busch, just moving beer, going to school to get my electrician certificate. And that's about it right now.
AJ's in that game, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah,
deep.
buddy. I'm about 2 years deep. I'm working on my 3rd year right now. So
Oh, nice. On that union wage, huh?
no, I'm not working for no union. Oh, Tim's having technical difficulties.
I'm getting a phone call.
Michigan's a much bigger union state than New Hampshire is. There's not much.
I don't know, brother. The East Coast is strong union territory.
I'm telling you, dude, where I'm located, union is not a big deal.
You should
around
probably
here.
move north then. The money's better. The
Dude,
unions are
That's
good.
right, dude.
No, I like who I work for. I get great benefits. I get good pay.
I
I'm
have to invite Tim again?
content.
I don't know if this is what we want to get into on the podcast, so we'll keep removing, you know.
No, yeah,
We
that's
talk about it all
fine.
the time.
We talk about shit like this all the time. No worries.
Yo, Noah,
Yes, sir.
is that a Blue Devil fucking
It's
tattoo?
definitely not. It's definitely not a
How'd
Blue
you
Devil
know-
tattoo.
Look at that. That's Blue Devils,
It's a-
baby. Let's
No.
go.
Are you shitting
No.
me, dude? That's
Dude.
identical to the Blue Devil logo. You can't.
That's the
not-
trident.
Boys, you just tone down for a second here. This is not the Blue Devil's fucking trident. I got this tattooed on my ring finger when I was quite intoxicated after a little bit of a downtime for me, and it just means I'm married to the deep, married to the game,
Rock on.
married to the
dude.
game, son. Next question.
Okay, Tim, how are you doing, buddy?
Well, listen, I'm going to answer this 2 tiers to our question here. First of all, I am doing well. I feel good. I got these vitamins the other day. Fucking A. Nootropics. I don't know if you're familiar with the science behind that, but
No.
brain function, top level right now. And then I got these other ones that are trying to make me all jacked and whatnot. And they're basically steroids.
I don't know if either are working, but
Just got them yesterday, dude. So we're climbing. Second of all, the question of how are you really? It's a tough question because I read an article.
it's pretty straightforward.
Well, no, you think about it. How often do you answer that question honestly? You know,
Not
That's
No
true.
one-
You usually you push it to the side and kind of just try to keep going.
Yeah,
Just
Oh,
be a
that's
man.
fine.
Just be
Yeah.
a man. Living life,
Right.
doing well.
I'm living the dream.
That's right.
Or you get that motherfucker that's like, well, my dog just died, and my dad.
And that's
raped
when you
me
walk
when I was
away.
10 years old. And
That's when you walk
now
away, boys.
Yeah, it's really making me feel like that's why I have such problems in life, because I have no money and my mom hates me. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry I asked. And then you try walking away, and then they're like, will you give me $5?
I think you're hanging around the wrong areas, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I am.
I've learned over the years with the homeless, I moved out to Seattle when I was 18. And then at the time, I was out there with Tyler Rice, going to dive school, whatever the case may be. And, at first, we're from Gaylord, so we're walking around. People always asking for money. And for a while, we're sympathetic. But, you give it 6 months, you figure out what's going on. And then eventually, you're just like, hey, man, fuck off.
Yeah.
Go back under the overpass, man.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I mean,
Like a troll to his cave.
if you were homeless and hungry and somebody gave you $5, what food would you buy to like make yourself last? Like a
This
loaf
is
of
easy,
bread?
dog. This is easy. Not a loaf of bread. I'm getting some chicken packets, maybe tuna, and then I'm also getting some of those
Chicken
noodles.
packets.
Yeah.
What's a
So,
chicken packet?
well, it's you ever seen a tuna packet? I mean,
Like a can, like a little can of tuna?
no, they got them in packets, lots of different flavors. The road life will teach you some things. So you do the noodles plus some chicken, maybe some tuna, depending on what flavor you got. You mix it all up, and I'm not talking the rectangular pack of ramen. You get them in a little bowl. Those are much better. Yamasaki.
yeah.
I don't know, what do they call them?
Yeah, yakisoba. Yakisoba.
Thank you.
I got you, dude.
You know, and then those are only $1, and then you know the chicken tuna packets about $1 as well. So for $2, you got a whole meal. So for $5, you get 2 meals, and then you know on the 5th meal, maybe you're just eating chicken or tuna.
Dude, I never heard of yakisoba.
Yeah, you have, bro.
No.
Yeah,
You're living large,
yakisoba.
Brad. I don't know what to say. You must be living large.
Guy, man. I'm not a tuna guy.
Yakisoba's the noodles, motherfucker.
Brad just eats filet mignon. Clearly, who fucking cares? So, I think what I would do is I would take that $5, and I wouldn't buy a chicken packet or a fucking
and buy Bitcoin.
Right, I'd invest my $5.
$5 isn't gonna get you anywhere today.
Dude,
Fuck no.
penny stocks, bro. You can get a lot. You can fucking start working, chipping away each time.
What are you, Jordan Belfort? I mean,
we haven't been around each other in a while. You don't know. You don't know what I've been up to, bro. I'm making moves.
You
bro.
don't know.
Yeah.
I like to hear it.
What about you, Tim? What are you doing with 5?
What am I doing with 5?
Probably buying crack.
Am I still living in the city of Gaylord?
You can't get crack for $5, dude.
You get half a rock.
Fuck no, you get a finger up the ass, dude, for $5.
Finger up.
Does that get you a whole rock, or I mean? Anyway,
I've taken like 3 fingers up the ass, and that's a different story.
No, dude. No, dude.
But they're all doctors, so don't get too excited.
Why are you getting
listening.
fingers up your ass already?
Well, you know.
Why is he putting 3 fingers up your ass?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't
Sounds
go
like a
3.
violation.
Oh, okay.
It was, you know, I won't name drop him because he's not that good of a doctor. He doesn't deserve it, but he's got big fucking fingers, man. Big sausages. But the first one was this chick named Renee at the walk-in clinic. I'll give her props. But the amount of lube that they fucking use, I'm talking like just go grab a tub of Vaseline. No one can tell you about how much is good. And then you just like scoop the half of the thing and then just says boom. And
how'd it feel?
It was really weird.
Wait,
it felt fucking terrible.
When they put it in,
Nothing
though,
like talking about Tim's prostate on this podcast, huh?
Yeah.
I have one question.
I'm sorry.
When they put it in, do they do any bending, or is it just straight like the whole time? Is he like rubbing around?
Yeah,
he's got to check it out.
Fucking prostate. Like he goes in there and he's like, "Oh yeah," and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Ugh!" And he is like, "I can tell that irritates you." And I was like, "You don't say, Doc. You ever seen how big your fingers are?" What I would buy for $5 is I think it would have to be something drug related, so that way, you know, it's like we said, reinvestment.
Yeah.
I turned this $5. We, you know, Noah and I, you guys have probably met him. We got a buddy named Sam Wright, one of the greatest men I've ever met in my life. He could take that $5 and he could turn it into a car by Monday, guaranteed.
No, he couldn't.
Oh, dude, I swear to God. Or one time he's like, I forgot what he told me. It wasn't. He's like, yeah, I just got this El Camino, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I traded it for a socket wrench. It wasn't a socket wrench, but it was something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then he traded that for a working vehicle. He's an amp.
The Ranger, baby.
Oh,
Ranger danger.
Noah and Sam used to fight on the fucking snowboard hill when me and Noah were fucking working, teaching people. They would just fight. Some girl would come up screaming.
Yeah, you know, that's how things go. As a young man, you know, you gotta
test yourself. Yeah.
No, I like that, dude. It was fun, dude. I love watching that shit.
Yeah.
So Noah, enlighten the people who are listening. What do you do for a job?
I'm a commercial diver, and that's a very wide scope of work. Ranges from underwater welding. Basically, I just do underwater construction all over the country, you know, wherever I can and whoever's paying the most. And it treats me pretty well, I suppose, you know. I can't complain. I love what I do. I don't have any equipment to show you guys because I'm over at Timmy's, but
good, bro.
It's pretty dope. I like it. I dig it. It suits me well. You know, you need anyone that I've met in the industry is a little unhinged. It's not for, your standard folk.
Yeah.
It's people that are down to get down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
And
up
it
your
makes
alley,
for
bro.
it makes for a good time. Let me tell you that much.
Bro.
Work hard, party harder.
Are you like an independent like contractor then?
At times, but for the most part, I try to stay on a W-2. Taxes they'll get you.
I feel.
But
Yes, they will.
So,
it's not so comical. So I'm not going to get into it too much. But
Yeah. but like as a dive welder, like when you're looking for a job, how do you look for a job?
It takes some time to get the experience necessary to be a hitter, and then once you're a hitter. After about 5 years or so, the attrition rate out of dive school is about 90%. So I graduated with about 28 guys or something. I think there's only 2 other guys that are still doing it. So once you get to a certain point, you're, you know what you're doing. Things get pretty good,
Yeah. No, I think the last time I seen you, Noah, we were at Max Lucas's house in Mount Pleasant, and you were telling me a crazy story about how you seen like some guy get sucked up through a hole or something.
You see a lot of stuff,
Dude, don't just
I feel-
brush
no,
past.
that's-
Don't
that's
brush
just-
past that.
That's the way you say it. That's just the way you say it, bro.
He didn't get sucked up into a hole, but he just lost his comms, and then it's a lot of things happen, especially when you're a couple years in. You think it's a bigger deal than it is,
Yeah. So tell us like
Eventually,
the dangers of it. Like what do you have to do wrong to like really go wrong?
The dangers of it. It is what it is.
Dude, fucking explain it, bro. It's not it is what it is. There's dangers to it. You're in a fucking dangerous
I guess I'm in on a
profession.
podcast, so it mostly ranges on who you're working with.
Right.
If you're not working with solid professionals, then it makes it a tough game, Like, for example, I was down in Texas. I'm 6 years deep at this point, and I was down there with a bunch of guys that, weren't as experienced, and I was the one that had to watch my own back, And versus if you're working with a crew of professionals, then you don't have to worry about it as much. But, there's a lot of dangers, but as long as you're, well-trained and professional, then you're good.
Yeah.
It's just like any other trade, except when you first start, if you don't know what you're doing, it can get serious pretty quick, So it's just about being trained well and working with good guys that will come take care of you,
Yeah. No, I feel you, bro. That's sweet.
And, a lot of small things happen. And then, there's a lot of rumors about commercial diving that, if you do it for a while, you die when you're 30. Well, that's just not true, because I know a bunch of dudes in their late 60s, early 70s that were experimental divers, It's interesting about commercial diving is that they started really doing it in the, post-World War II, like Pearl Harbor. That's when they really started figuring it out, because they had to. So the military was mostly the institution that figured out commercial diving. So I know some OGs that were in the Navy, guys that did all these experimental. How it works when you're diving is like you have X depth, X time. Well, they figured that out through human experiments. So like dudes just would go down and get fucked up and then come back and, they rehabilitate them through a process, without getting into it too far. But yeah, no, it's but at this point in the 21st century, in 2022, they've got a lot of it figured out. So as long as you're good, you know what you're doing, things aren't too bad,
Yeah, so
you gotta watch your back. But a lot of times you can't see anything at all. You can see, you might as well cover your eyes. And then it's a lot of working with your hands. You make a little picture you got to be able to make a picture in your mind, and then you work from there. And if you don't have the aptitude to do it, like it's really not meant for everybody,
Yeah. But I guess like when you're going down underwater, like what are you looking at? Like what are you welding and what are you doing? Like
well, docks where freighters pull up, right?
okay.
That's a big bit of business. Also hydroelectric dams, that's big as well. And then, the interesting thing about commercial diving is that, if you're out of the water, there's a certain person that covers each trade, right? So if you're top side, that's what we call it. So there's an electrician, there's a plumber, there's a welder, there's this, there's that, there's everything. But everything underwater is covered by commercial divers. So our trade is very versatile, I guess you could say. So, I've worked for a handful of companies at this point. So I've been working down in Detroit recently, just picking up some work. And I've been working at Fermi Nuclear Power Plant and some other coal plants. And that's a different line of work. We're doing inspections, we're doing cleanings, versus usually I'm doing marine construction. So it's interesting as a commercial diver. You see a lot of different stuff.
Dude, I just remember sitting in like Mr. Rinky's class or something, and you came in all fucking, not even heated. I don't know the word, but you came in like you had something to say one day. And you're like, I was looking up, you were talking about how you were looking up professions that pay the most. And you were saying how dive welding was one of them because it's a very dangerous profession and there's high risk, whatever, high reward. But I just think it's crazy that you actually went into that fucking field and pursued it and you're still doing it, Like it seemed like kind of a thing on a whim at that point when we were talking about it. And then it just actually, you fucking did it, and you're still doing it. It's crazy.
Let me tell you, there's doers and there's thinkers. And I'm a motherfucking doer, you know what I mean?
That's right, dude.
And I'll tell you guys on the BunkerBoys podcast that me and Tyler Reith are going to own a commercial dive company and make millions of dollars.
No,
you heard it here. You heard it now. People doubted me before, and they can keep doubting me for the rest of my life. But I'm going to do it.
Book it.
Yo, AJ.
Right on.
AJ,
What's
you
up, buddy?
were just talking about Mr. Rinky's class. That's like kind of how we all met, right?
Yeah. No, that's kind of what brought us together. Yeah.
Those were the days, huh?
And then we found a plug for like $5 a gram weed, and we would just pitch.
No, this is the best. This is the best. This is kind of how we all started hanging out too. It seemed like me and Brad's task every day, every single day we walked into school was to figure out how to get at least $5, because we knew you guys would match the $5 on the other end, and we would just go, whatever, get a gram or 2 grams and fucking.
I don't mean to interrupt, but it was usually Modrzynski that was like, you know what? I got $5.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, that means I got $5.
Oh, here we go. Let him have it. What'd Timmy do?
Well, Timmy, he never had a great job. He was always like, what do you got,
What do you got? And dude, I remember one time though we were smoking a wax pen. And it was when they first came around. It was awesome. You could still do it in the high school bathroom.
Oh, dude, I remember this, bro. Continue.
Fucking murder.
On a side note, I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't do drugs anymore. I'm a strict professional. But continue, Tim.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying that, by the way.
So, we got absolutely blitzed to the gills before Mr. Rinky's class. We show up like 5 minutes late. This motherfucker's so high. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a front flip in the school hallway. He fucking just like rolls and tucks, and he comes up and just smacks his head right off the brick wall. Oh, and I started laughing. And this is right on the other side of Rinky's classroom. So I was like, oh, shit, man. So we go in, and everybody's just, it's like one of those, you show up late to class, and everybody's like, who's that? So we show up late to class, fucking just cheek-eyed and red. We're like, hey, Ricky,
all giggly and everything, yeah.
Yeah, and everybody's just they're just keep staring at us and giggling. And then fucking at the end of the class, Mr. Rinky's like, you two, stay. We're like, oh, shit. So we go up, and he's like, you guys' eyes are a little red, and Modrzynski took over, and he's like, oh, we're just a little tired, Mr. Rinky. Mr. Rinky was like, you know what? I've seen a lot of kids walking around looking like you guys. Get it, school is long. It's a long day. You're probably real tired. Go out, get out of here. Go have a good day. And that was that. And we walked out of there. No harm, no foul. I was still wicked high.
That's good, man.
I remember you telling me one day you were in the stalls ripping the pen probably, and you came back to Rinky's class, and I had gone to the bathroom right after that, and I went in there and it just smelled like a fucking like a booth, like just the craziest weed farm. I don't know. It was very potent, and you could smell it right as you open that fucking door.
Well, dude,
and I remember you can chip in.
No, I'm sorry. Go on.
No, it's fine. I just remember coming back in and looking at you and be like, "Yo, Tim, that bathroom fucking smells," and you're like, "Yeah," like you just said, like, "Yeah," you were just like, "Yeah," like you didn't even care. I was like, "All right, well, I think that's the point when me and Brad were just like, all right, fuck it." Like that's kind of why I said, like, in the intro, you guys are like mentors. I mean, it sounds bad the way I'm saying that, but it kind of reflects on our everyday life. Now,
I still hark on it with other people. Now, if you are acting like you're doing something wrong, people are gonna fucking tell that you're doing something wrong. You know, as much as you know, people don't like to think so. You can feel other people's emotions. You know, it's like that sensation of reading the room. You just walk in and you're like, all right, everybody's laughing. It's a good time. Or you walk in and everybody's quiet. You're like, what the fuck did I just walk into? So if you're doing something bad that you know you shouldn't do, and you're acting like it, it's like you got like a little force field around you. However crazy that sounds, and the next thing you know, you're there, and fucking people can tell that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and then you end up confessing because you feel so guilty.
You're like incriminating yourself.
Yeah. So if you just, you know, stay cool, calm, collected, don't act like you're doing anything wrong. That's all you got to do. So now, if you came in and you're like, "Hey, man, that bathroom, it's a little rinky dink," I'd be like, "Oh fuck, oh no, oh no," and then Mr. Rinky would be like, "Tim, man, why are you shaking back and forth? Why are you all tripped out?" And then I'd be like, "I got so high in the bathroom."
You just say it was Foster.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
We don't want to incriminate anybody, but anyway, boys, you know, we're men now, so let's talk about the future. You know?
Yeah, we getting motorcycles and starting a motorcycle gang, or what?
Johnny and his dirt bike gang.
Well, you know, I don't know if Brad's cut out for the dirt bike gang.
I'll ride on your little side pouch, bro. Just put me a little seat on the side of your bike.
Yeah, the little sidecar.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people. I've met a lot of people in my course of traveling, bikers included, and you know, I don't really think any of us are cut out for that life.
Well, we are, bro. We just do it ourselves.
Don't take a sip after you say something like that. You don't know, bro. We could start a gang. I'll get leather jackets for all of us. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What do you guys think about real estate?
Dude,
that's like crypto and stocks, dude. It's just kind of.
Oh, you know,
I want a leather jacket, man.
Yeah, that's what I fucking want too, bro.
And I want to be on your little side pouch, and I want to just be smiling with my goggles on.
Wide-eyed, just like all the bugs.
I need a hitter in my side pouch. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Hitman!
Yo, don't flex too hard, bro. I like that fucking pullover you got on. I don't want to see anything happen.
I need a hitter in my side pouch. You know?
What's a hitter to you, man?
Like a baddie?
Paige, what do you have to say on this podcast here? Plug in real quick.
I think it's time for a shot. Now that I'm done with work.
Whoa!
All right,
fuck.
Here you
God
are.
damn. I don't have any liquor.
Cheers,
though.
boys.
What are we cheersing to?
To the fucking weekend.
No. Restart that. Say that again.
Okay. All right.
Now you gotta take two.
The Bunker
What?
Boys.
To the BunkerBoys.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Will you bring me some of that vodka?
Maybe if you say please.
Please, pretty please.
Aw, so cute.
What? No, sorry.
But yeah, let's not talk about real estate because
Hey, real estate. No, we're all young men. You know, maybe you don't want to talk about it, but it's not going anywhere. You know, property's not going to cost any less in 10 years or 20 years or 50. God's not making more property.
It's not.
Yeah, I'm talking to you guys as friends here. And the way to get ahead, you know, it's classic. real estate, brother.
Yeah, but dude, you can't wear a leather jacket and have fun, man. Fuck the money. Let's get on a bike and just go across the country, man.
No, those dudes that are making that money from whatever they may be making that money from, you know, you gotta clean that money up. So, you know, you do whatever you do, but, you know, it's a good way to kick it back.
Yeah, bro. I feel you.
Yo,
So
Noah,
I was like,
throw in a new fucking set of pouches with me. I want to get into this real quick.
This thing?
I kind of want to,
I like the Velos.
but have you ever had the Rogues? Is my
Yeah, I
question.
have. Well, the Velos are just a little cheaper. They're 7 milligrams. The Rogues are 6.
Yep, you're right.
They're a little more powdery, but you shake them off. Timmy, we can fucking hear you, bud.
nice. I like that color.
This guy. But either way, the Rogues, they're good. You know, they're cheaper, and you get an extra milligram of nicotine, right?
Yeah, no, I get that. But so what we're trying to do, well, what I'm trying to do on my side of this podcast is I'm trying to become an affiliate for Rogue. I want to fucking shout them out. I want them to fucking partner up with us.
Well, let me tell you about Rogue. You know, I honestly prefer the Rogue pouches because they have a stronger kick to them, and they are 100% better than the Velos. They are. They are.
No, thank you. All right,
100%.
that's all I wanted.
I can do, even though they're less nicotine, I can do 2 Rogues, and it gives me the same kind of kick as the Velos, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's just what I've been on recently. So if you can clip that and do a little sponsorship,
Yep.
I do prefer the Rogues.
Well, yeah, we're gonna clip this, and I'm just gonna say that Rogues is better for sure.
Well, which one do you think would be easier to get, Velo or Rogue?
Velos
Velo.
are easier.
Yeah,
Velos
so
are
might as well
easier.
start doing Velos.
Well, hang on. I travel a lot, so I would say Velos and Rogues are about equally available, honestly.
Just fuck Zins, bro. That's the ad. Fuck Zins.
Well,
No,
Zins
don't argue
is-
for it. Don't argue for
No,
it. No, put the finger down, dude. We're not arguing for Zins. I'll rock with Velos with you, but I ain't rocking with Zins.
Zins, they know what they have. They know what they have. They're definitely the highest quality, but you get 5 less, and they're the most expensive. You get
I
5
bet you-
less, and they're most expensive.
Yeah,
I bet you Zins is buying up real estate too, man.
No, they
Fuck
ain't.
you
They're
guys.
on a motorcycle
No.
going across country.
Guys, let me tell you, you know, it's sounds silly or whatever, but invest in real estate. That's what I want to do, man.
No,
I'm
dude,
working. I'm saving up for it, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to share with my friends what I'd like to do.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
got to
mean-
save up a lot, dude. I mean, if you really want to like start moving lots, you got to have like a bankroll, you know. So that's like one of those things where you build
Well,
up
it's
to that
different.
point, you know. That's like a retirement.
There's a lot of you don't want to do it at retirement. You want to do it now because there's a lot of different ways you can do it. So look into it, boys.
I got you. I'll look into it, bro.
All right,
You should.
so
You should.
I want to get into something.
will, dude.
We'll switch it up. We'll switch it up a little. Me and Brad are starting to do this new little segment. It's just a little thing. We're calling it the Weekly Hitter. All right. This is a song because music is big in my life, and I know it's big in Brad's life. I don't know about you guys, but what's like the song you guys have been blasting this week? I want to know. Like, if you can think, what's a song that's just a go-to that you guys have been listening to? Tim, you can start.
Plateau, Nirvana Unplugged, which I currently have the whole album on YouTube right now. I was playing it in the background.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Throwback, bro.
Oh, ungodly. Just sends goosebumps. You know.
That's the Weekly Hitter. What about you,
R.I.P.
Noah? Are you big into music, or are you just fucking big into real estate? Let me know.
I'm not big into real estate yet, but as far as music goes, you know, I've been hanging out with a woman lately for a while, and
All right.
what's the song? What's the band? I don't know. There's this song called Dopamine or whatever,
Yep.
and I like to listen to it on the road. You know, it's a little bit more of a feminine song, but you know, when you're staying in a hotel, grinding your ass off, it's a nice song. You know,
Yeah.
fucking get you thinking about home, about your old lady.
Yeah.
You know,
Is that why you listen to it? Is to remind you of the old lady, or is it more just?
I like to do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups. I do them in sets of 25. So
Okay.
I'll put on put on some songs. I'm with a very fit woman right now, so I got to stay fit myself.
Okay.
And, it's kind of how it is.
So you do that every day then? 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups?
On the road. Actually. Well, it sets of 25,
Still pretty hard, man. I mean, push-ups are hard.
Don't stroke them off like that.
Dude, I'm not. I would never.
Ever since Timmy lost some weight, he's a workout expert now.
Yeah, who weighs more,
here we
dude?
go.
Here we go. Here we go.
So I got a story about a guy. I'm not going to name drop anything. But this guy I know, someone I've worked with, either way, we were in La Crosse, Wisconsin, right? So we get all, liquored up. We're having a good time. This was probably when I was freshly 21. We're over in La Crosse, having a good time. And this other guy's same age as me, so he's also in the same boat. And we get all liquored up, and then it's probably 2 or 3 in the morning, right? So then I go inside, and then I go to bed. But the story I hear and the story I know is pretty wild. So this other cat, he's longboarding around, big longboarder, loves it. And he's longboarding around, and then he starts longboarding down the street, right? And then this hotel, this is a cheap place, is right next to a trailer park. So he's longboarding past the trailer park, and he likes to smoke Black and Milds at that time. So he stops next to these 2 chicks, and he says, "Anyone got a light?" And they're like, "Yeah, we got a light." And then they pepper sprayed him. So he got pepper sprayed, and then
dude,
100%. This is 100% real. So then he's wandering around, like, can't see anything, and then he gets picked up by this guy on a moped that has a light duct taped on the front. So obviously he didn't see that for a while, but either way, this guy, he ended up like 6 blocks in the wrong direction. My buddy ended up about 6 blocks in the wrong direction. So then this guy on a moped pulls over. He's like, "You all right, man?" And he's like, "No, man, I'm not all right. I can't see anything." He's like, "Oh, come with me, and we'll take care of it." So this guy that he went with, he hops on the back of his moped, goes to this place, and then he goes inside, and they start pouring. Some dude starts pouring milk on his face, and then it's this big ass black guy.
Hopefully it was 2%. Sorry, continue.
Either way, something. I guess
I don't want skim milk in my fucking eyes. I can tell you that.
Dude.
I mean, I imagine you want probably the whole milk if you're trying to get pepper spray out.
You're right. So. Whole milk might be the best. Continue though.
So then it clears up his vision. The milk does, and he's like, "Hey, thank you," and then he goes outside. And then the cops show up to like do whatever at that place. Like, obviously it was a sketchy joint that this moped guy took him back to. So on his way out, he sees that the moped just has a duct tape flashlight on the front. And then luckily he had $5 in his wallet. So then he walks up, calls a taxi cab, waits for a couple of minutes. They pick him up and took him back to the hotel we were both staying at. But, that's the road life for you.
Yeah. So he asked for a lighter and got pepper sprayed.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the gist.
But in all fairness, we were staying right next to a trailer park.
That's a life lesson that he
I'll
learned.
be honest. The worst kind of guy is a guy not only who smokes a Black and Mild, but who asks for a lighter.
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
I'm always that guy.
Is he wood tip though, or plastic tip?
Wood.
All right. Well.
Wood. I like how he actually that so just like wood, like you fucking
right. Wood.
Yeah, we're fucking commercial divers. We ain't smoking plastic.
Fair enough.
Nah, I got a story to tell. All right.
But all he had was $5 in his pocket.
I mean, I don't know exactly what he had, but he had just enough to pay the cab to get home. And like the story sounds a little diluted right now, but like had you been there.
No, I believe you though. Like
Dude, but bro, remember when I was in Washington and I think it was the same buddy you're talking about, but he was talking about he went to a traffic light. He like stopped because he was turning left, and he just got out of his car and took a piss. And then the cop was behind him the whole
That's
time
a
or
deep
something.
story. That's
Never
a
mind.
deep story.
Tim, what was your story, bro?
You remember? It was, I don't know, shit, dude. I don't know. You guys must have been like maybe your senior year. Or you had a party at your house.
Whose house?
Your house,
My house?
motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. You had a party at your house. And we get there, there's a mix of people. Everybody's getting a little boozed up and smoking reefer in that room in your basement with all the cement.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
cement.
like
Shop. The old workshop.
The workshop. Everybody's getting high in there. I'm in there just talking, telling jokes, offending the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah.
And then, we go to bed that night, and it was like a bunch of people, but I just know that there's a buddy of ours that was in the bed as well, and this other chick that was in, I think she might have been in your guys' age. And I'm like, I fucking passed out cold, no idea what's going on. I'm at the end of the bed, just like, oh, I'm cold. There's like 8 people, or actually, I think there's like 4 or 5 people in there, but we were fucking cold. And then next thing you know, next thing you know, I'm like, I imagine what it was like if you were sleeping on the Titanic, and when they hit the iceberg, and you're in a dead sleep, they hit the iceberg, you're like, holy shit, the fucking whole thing is shaking, water's rushing in. I wake up to a violent shaking of the mattress, the bed, the whole bed, everything's shaking. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is my head banging on the wall? And then, I hear heavy breathing, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Who was it, dude?
Dude, if I told you, it would make a lot of sense.
Was it me?
No.
All right, good.
I won't tell you. I can't tell you. I'll tell you off air, because you guys will be like, oh, that rascal. But I wake up and I'm like, oh my God. But the thing that makes it even worse, they were dry humping. Okay.
I like
this
that.
was not
It's a good way to start things off.
That's Brad's claim to fame is dry humping.
but that
I really
was
like
that.
soft
And then,
material.
Yeah.
And then that
He
was
does.
enough for
You
him.
talking dicks or what?
Roll over,
like
fell
a
asleep.
velvet, like a.
Wait, I'm confused. How many people were in this bed? You said like 5 to 6?
4 or 5.
And so they all woke up with you when this happened.
Yeah. It was violent shakings. This
I'm
like
trying to just guess
level.
who it could be. Yeah. I
Look
don't
at that
know.
dog in the background.
Violent
Oh,
shaking.
they're getting after it. But yeah, dude, it was violent. And eventually it was like 4 a.m. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm getting out of here. And I parked at the church down the road, and
Yeah.
I was, it's like you said, I was wearing shorts too. And it was wintertime, and I'm going through like 3 feet of fucking snow in this field just to get back to my car to escape the dry humping. And that's my story. Oh, I could, tons of things, man. I remember getting super fucking stoned. Not that we condone drug behavior. Just so we don't incriminate Modrzynski, but we fucking...
No, it's fine. That's in the past. Talk about
we
whatever.
were sitting in your... in Hooper's Jeep.
My buddy, I love this guy. I haven't seen him in years, let me tell you. But back in the day, he was a wild card, no doubt about it. And, he used to not do so well on the liquor, so he had some liquor and, cracked some fucking windshield up pretty bad. And then
all right, shut the fuck up. You are butchering this story. So these two, it's probably 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Noah calls me. It was spring break in high school. He called me. He's like, hey, man, what are you doing? I'm like, just hanging out. Or I think I went and got some Taco Bell, and I was on my way home. He's like, all right, dude, I'm going to come over and we'll hang out. I was like, cool. So we come, I get home. He shows up shortly after, and I go outside. He just calls me, which is weird because normally he just comes inside. He's like, what's up, dude? And then we burn the bush, and he fucking just called me. He's like, come on out. And I was like, all right. So I go on out, and this buddy that he's referring to is screaming at the top of his lungs, just, ooh! in the front seat of the car. And I was like, what's going on? I was like, I dared him. He couldn't drink a fifth of Bacardi Lemon. And he drank it all. And I was like, oh, shit. So
what did you
buddy,
do?
well, that's just,
No, I'm saying like you shouldn't have done it to him, like look what you've done.
We're all men here.
We're all men.
And
That's gonna be the name of the episode, dude.
We're all men here.
I like the Rat Pack special.
Dude, that's why I wanted the motorcycle gang to be, but no one wanted to do real estate. So I'll go into real estate. As long as I have a leather jacket.
Rat Pack Realty, dude. That's sick.
Dude,
we might have something.
That sounded really good.
That
Rat Pack Realty.
I'd have bought a house from you.
That's the title right there, dude.
Rat Pack Realty.
Damn.
Dude.
But, okay, so we go down the road.
Gosh.
This guy, another buddy of ours, he always was like, let's get high. So we were like, yeah, let's get high. It's spring break, motherfucker. Galore, Michigan. Bang, bang. So we go down the road. It was actually was north from my house, not south. So we went north of the house, and we picked this guy up, and then we went to the county park to get stoned. And then the guy that drank all the booze was fucked up, and he grabbed the bowl and he just smashed it on the ground. And we were like, well, what the fuck? So we had to go to this other guy's house that was north of my house, as we just went south to the county park. So we go north. And then we get to this house, a bunch of rednecks, nothing against them. But we see this, this broken down car. It was actually a Blazer. It was a Blazer, old Blazer. It was like tan colored 90s. Beautiful.
Early 2000s. Early 2000s.
Okay. I'll agree to that. So somebody fucked up and was like, I bet you won't break that windshield. And he's like, and fucking just jumps on the hood of this fucking car.
He bodied it.
Bodied that bitch. I'm talking
WWE?
Oh, yeah. Dented the hood, fucking just dented with a body imprint. And then he stands up and just one kick to the windshield, two kick fucking spider web. The whole thing just shatters. Like you can see the little bits of glass come flying off of it. And he just gave it two more and jumped down. And he's not even capable of speaking right now. It's just all grunts and moans.
Basically is like an ape.
Yeah, it's a super
so we were like,
on a side note, another man that was a straight up G took the charge for that.
Did take the charge for that, did not snitch.
But let's continue the story.
Okay. The guy that provided us the marijuana was the guy that took it on the chin. Very proud of him.
No, I don't remember that at all. But anyway.
Yeah. So we got him in the car because we were like, we got to get the fuck out of here. So we get him in the car. We went to Taco Bell, obviously on Noah's dime. Got some dollar burritos.
Someone had to work.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, we look in the back, and this guy, he's like, we heard little puking sounds, and we look back, and he's puking up this fucking pink puke onto the seat of Noah's beautiful Subaru. So I was like, oh man.
Oh no,
that thing was a piece of shit,
dude. I was,
what do you mean a piece of shit? That thing was
on a side note. That fucking thing would just all of a sudden. It would make it had something electrical, so it would make a little twitch, and you'd be like, "What's that?" And Noah would just put two hands on the steering wheel, and he'd be like, "Hang on." We were like, "What?" And,
yeah, dude, and then it would die. It was pretty violent, honestly.
Yeah.
So Timmy, let's get to the hot tub.
Oh yeah, so we packed this guy up. Noah had to shampoo his fucking back seat after that, and then we were like, "What do we do?" So we took him to the Treetops hot tub because what else do you do when you're wicked fucked up? Hot water. That's healthy.
Yeah.
So we fully clothed. We're dragging this motherfucker like it's World War II.
One on each arm. Timmy's on the other side,
and we're going through the
hallway.
In. Yeah. So we're going through the hallway, and just we snuck him past everybody. Get him in there. He's wearing jeans and a fucking long sleeve shirt. We say, "Fuck yeah." I just threw him in there. Yeah, and then he's just his head's barely above water, and he's just floating around.
He came up though.
He came up, but there was a second there we were like, we're gonna have to get our clothes.
Was that the same night we went to wherever?
Yeah. So then we get him back in, and Noah had, him and Noah are kind of the same size, so they were able to share clothes. So we dressed him up in some of Noah's shit, and we're dragging him past, like these old people. They were upstairs, and he was like, "Hey, look you!" And we're like, "Oh shit!" So we dragged him a little bit quicker, and then the guy that we met up with earlier was like, "Hey man, you guys want to go to this party in Sheboygan?" Party in Sheboygan? Why not? Fuck yeah, let's go to a party in Sheboygan. So we threw Buddy in the back seat, and he was passed out cold by this time. He was sleeping one off. So we pick up the other Buddy. We're going. We're loading up. We're on the highway. Noah's Subaru shaking so violently we had to pull over to make sure the lug nuts were tight. And then we get back on the road.
Things out.
We get back on the road. We get to this party. It's crazy. I saw like the fattest person I've ever seen in my life. It looked like Jabba the Hutt. You guys familiar with Star Wars?
Not really, man.
Okay, well, it's a giant lizard fella, and he's fat. He's very large, and he just gets pushed around. He can't even slither. But it was a person like that, and that's beside the point. We get to this party, and Buddy's still passed out in the back. We had a backpack full of beers, and we're drinking. Everybody's drinking. Somebody would periodically go out to check on this guy, and every time, like, his head was resting up against the door. So every time we opened the door, his head would fall, and then we'd close the door, slam his fucking head shut in the door. So that probably explains some of his further behavior. But he fucking, all of a sudden, somebody goes out there and comes back in, and he finds me and says, "Hey, he's not out there." And I was like, "What?"
He's playing beer pong.
Yeah, I look to my right when he says that. And he's like, still not able to speak words, just screaming because he drained a cup. And I was like,
all I have to say about Buddy is he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Stone Cold Killer.
I trust him with my life.
Dude, no, that's funny. It's funny because I know what you're talking about, but you can't say the name, so it's like...
Yeah, no, he's a great guy.
But hey, we're going to do some current events, just get these, review some news, and then we're going to... just go from there, all right? So, Noah, this is where you're going to shine, brother. We want to hear all your reactions.
I don't know shit about the NBA. That's for sure.
Right here. So, we're going to start with there was the Brooklyn subway shooting. Suspect has been denied bail. 4 survivors are still in the hospital. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
Is this the one where the guy threw the smoke grenade and started shooting motherfuckers?
This guy right here in the blue shirt, I guess this lizard guy you were just kind of describing, he looks kind of fat.
Yeah, I remember
He ain't chasing anybody down, that's for sure.
I remember seeing something about it a couple of days ago.
But I heard there's been a lot of shootings in New York, like in the subway, underground, you know?
Well, when you defund the police, what do?
Is that the problem? Is that what's going on?
I mean, I guess, I'm a little undereducated in the subject.
That's why we gotta learn, brother.
It says the man authorities say was the shooter, Frank James, 62, was denied bail in court and did not enter a plea on charges of violating a law that prohibits terrorism and violent attacks on mass transportation.
Fired a gun 33
horrible.
times, shooting 10 people.
Yeah, fired the gun 33 times. Wow.
That's all the more reason to carry a weapon.
29 people were sent to hospitals. 19 others who suffered injuries mostly related to smoke inhalation. Huh.
Oh, it was the guy who threw smoke then.
Yep. Falling down or having a panic attack. What would you do in that situation if a smoke grenade just...
You run as fast as you can just now in the subway tracks.
Right. You just got to move. You got to just fucking book it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd grab the first woman and child I saw and use them as a
shield.
How many bullets can a human body take till it hits you, though?
Oh, dude, that's true. I thought you were... Yeah, never mind.
It depends on what they're using to shoot you, bro.
A gun, dude, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, but like... I don't know.
It depends on what... Like a 9mm is going to stop and...
Right.
It's not going to go that deep. A 357 will rip through me and the wall behind it.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter how many people are in front of it.
You see how it says James, who's black? Says in the video.
Oh,
who's black?
CNN.
They had to put that out.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Says he suffered from post-traumatic stress and supported hatred of African Americans. That's crazy, bro.
What's that?
That's why it says who's black. You know, that it's
People are
just
crazy.
okay.
People are crazy in any race, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, pronounce that word. What is that word?
maligned.
Maligned.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Like it's just
Misaligned.
no, it's maligned. It's basically just take a line and put an M in it. Like he aligned himself with these people.
Okay.
Ma.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
All right.
All right.
I
Moving
mean,
on
this
to the
shit's
next.
horrible. Let's go to the next one.
Moving on to the next current event.
We
We
don't want to
have
incriminate nobody.
Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter for $41 billion.
Well, you know what? I think that's a good thing.
I do too.
Take it over.
I think
Well-
you should continue. Sorry, Noah.
No, you're good. I just think, I think that there's a lot of censorship, mostly going towards the left side of the politics, and it'd be good to put it in the middle. You know, I'm a bit of a guy that sits in the middle myself,
Me too.
but ultimately, I don't want, the left taking control of everything and only letting certain things out. Like that is against the American way. Like ultimately, you see that Trump's podcast by the Nelk Boys got taken down, and that's ridiculous. So like there needs to be people in place that can say no. There's not going to be this censorship of the First Amendment, which is the most important amendment in the United States of America. This is what we're built on, what we're bred on. We're supposed to be able to say what we want. Doesn't matter if you're a neo-Nazi or if you're a LGBTQ, whatever. You both should be able to say what you want.
But dude,
It
listen.
doesn't matter.
I agree. I agree.
It's insulting to Americans that someone thinks they need to censor what we can see.
Right.
All right. Let's be honest here. Like we should be able to see, unless it's, terrorist organization saying like, blow this place up, maybe censor that, whatever.
Yeah,
But
please.
ultimately, we should be able to see what we want. And, we're intelligent human beings, everybody.
Scroll up, Brad.
Make our own opinion.
But dude,
Let's make our own opinion.
What I heard about this though is like if you think about like the business or economic side of this is like he offered twice as much as the company's worth. And they're not willing to take it, but eventually the people who own
Because they don't want to take it.
The people who own stocks in Twitter are gonna get so scared that they sell and it's gonna crash no matter what.
Well, there you have it.
That's
Brad.
his plan. That's his plan.
Well, he originally.
Well, they should have took his offer.
Right.
I
Exactly.
originally
That's what he's doing
heard
right
that Musk bought like 9% of.
He did do
Twitter.
that.
And then he was proposing all these things because apparently he said he was on the board, or at first he was on the board, but then it was denied that he was actually on the board. So then this offer came out for him to actually buy it because they wouldn't let him change anything that he wanted to change,
Yeah.
And he was the largest stockholder of Twitter, Like,
But you know what he should do? He should not worry about this and fucking get the Starlink out to the people who ordered it, man.
No, he's
Focus
getting the
on one
Starlink
thing.
out. He is getting the Starlink out.
bro, did you
3 years
order
later.
Starlink or something? This is like the second time I've heard
I know a
you talk
lot of
about
people,
Starlink.
man. I know a lot of people out in the dunes who need that internet and they haven't got it.
I know.
They've been waiting a year
No,
and a half.
I know. I actually know 2 people that are running great internet now.
With Starlink?
Yes.
They got it?
Yeah, I know a guy that has it too. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
All my buddies haven't got it yet.
'Cause
Well,
you're
where are
living
they
in the
at?
sag
They probably don't have
nasty,
enough
bro.
money.
That's right. That's right.
Money talks, bullshit walks.
All right, next current event: New Jersey man.
No,
arrested.
hang on. So people want to talk. People want to talk shit on the capitalist economy, right?
Yeah.
But it goes back to just what I said. Money talks and bullshit walks. Everyone in this goddamn country has the opportunity to make a lot of money. I've been able to make a good amount of money risking my life, and anyone else could do that shit.
That's right.
Make some money and make shit happen.
Unless
We live
you
in a
work,
capitalist country.
don't
If you
stop.
want to be lazy, you want to sit on your ass, well, then you're probably not going to make shit of yourself.
yeah.
That's correct. I'm
There's
on your side,
unions.
buddy.
Hang on.
There's unions. Pick up a trade. You can make bank. Learn how to weld. Learn how to be an electrician. Learn how to dive. Learn how to work on power lines. There's so many opportunities, and people want to talk shit about this country. You can do those things, fucking, and get mad ahead.
That's right, dude. Dude, I want Noah or Tim to read this next one, though.
Can you see that, Noah?
Yeah, all right, here we go. New Jersey man arrested, charged after he ran over a woman multiple times in a road rage incident, prosecutors say.
All right, should we watch the video, or?
We should watch a little bit of it. I just want to see kind of a brief.
Come on, guys. This shit doesn't matter. Let's talk about what's going on in Ukraine.
Real estate.
Let's do it.
Real estate, Ukraine.
Today I'm gonna be cooking
I mean,
one
we
of my
don't really
HelloFresh
know what's
meals.
going on, but
Fred,
has there been any update?
In Ukraine? I don't know. You guys are the hosts.
I mean, I did see a current event, like there has been a bomb that hit near TYIV.
I heard they sunk a Russian ship.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
they
that
did.
today. It was
They sunk a Russian ship.
It was their most important one too, so it forced them to
They
back
hit
off.
it.
I didn't know it was Ukraine that did it, though.
They're battling on
Yeah.
waters.
They said they hit him with two. What do they call them? Neptune missiles.
Neptune. What's Neptune?
Sunk a Russian ship, a big one.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
This shit that you guys are talking about, it's always going to be happening in the States. There's always crazy people. This shit's always going down. It'll never change. These people are always going to be doing this shit.
Yeah, but this is two different countries, though. This is just a war, man.
We live in a global economy.
That's right, but we're not a part of it.
No, we are a part of it. You're missing
We
what
are.
I'm saying here. It's a global economy. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything that goes down over there is specifically affecting us, especially the fact
oil.
that our administration is relying more so than ever on Russian natural gas.
Yeah. I mean,
What do you think about the Keystone Pipeline?
tell me about it, dude. I don't know anything about that.
Well, the Keystone Pipeline was supposed to transport 800,000 barrels of tar sand oil a day. So that, that contributes to oil. They're supposed to transport 800,000 barrels of oil a day from Canada down to Texas, where we would then be able to do whatever we wanted with it, whether use it for ourselves or, export it for other countries. But instead, that got shut down, and now we're heavily reliant on Russian supply.
Yeah. No, I've been hearing.
And
a bunch
that puts us in a hard place for sanctions and whatever else.
Yeah. No, it does.
And I'm sitting in the middle. Grandfather, he's 93 years old. He used to
Damn.
be a big Democrat. Always voted Democrat his whole life because we come from a middle class lineage. People that make the money for this country. And the Democrats, they're supposed to back people like us, like you, AJ, or Brad, or Timmy, people that are making money, working in the union. The Democrats are supposed to support the union and support the middle class, but that is all gone.
Yeah.
No,
Dude.
I would love to be a Democrat. Anyway, sorry, I'm going off on a
No, you're good,
tangent.
bro. I'm just saying that's like more money shit. Like you're talking more money shit. Like we're all happy.
Money matters, dude.
It does matter, but like, dude, I'm good with that.
All I'm
money for
about
right now.
is money.
Yeah, that's a
I'm all
grind,
about
man.
money.
Yeah.
Money matters.
Hang on,
brother.
dude. I actually had a question for you boys though. So, let's say you're walking into 7-Eleven, right? There's a girl that just got out of her Chevrolet Traverse. She's about to hit the door.
What color hair?
Black.
Okay.
Oh,
I
all
can
right.
picture it.
35, coming back from family fair. Just worked the
Night shift.
counter or something. Yeah.
I ain't interested.
How far away does the person, girl or boy, have to be from the door for you to remain holding the door open, or do you just walk in and let that shit shut?
Ooh.
I say about. Like,
Wait,
if you
is
can't
she?
take
Is she
seconds-
hang on. Is she walking in behind me, or is
Not
she
she,
walking
it could be
out?
he or she.
Okay, well,
Didn't
in
mean
my
to gender.
scenario, I would hope it would be a she. So, is she walking in behind me, and am I holding the door, or is she like just ringing up or
doesn't
like
matter.
walking
Like,
out of the store.
either way, however far they are from the door. If you're walking out and she's about to walk in, like 5, we talking 3
it matters
strides, 5
because for the
strides?
most part, I don't look behind me if I'm walking into a building and if there's
I
someone
always do. I
behind
look
me.
all around all the
I don't
time.
give a. I just walk in and I slide through that door. I let that thing close.
Dude,
But
yeah.
if she's walking out towards me and I see someone like making their way towards
You want it
the
to
door,
be a girl really bad.
I'm
dude.
holding that door as soon as like.
But like, you know
Because
what
I know
mean, though?
she's making the commitment to leave. You know,
Yeah,
like,
but, like,
if I see it happening, I'm just gonna hold the door.
yeah,
That's
but
how
like
it is.
you know what I mean. Like you ever see a person kind of close, but like almost at that medium distance where you're like, I should probably just hold the door open. I'm in no rush, but like you're just like, fuck it. Why would I hold the door open for that person?
Well, because
You know?
for the most part, they wouldn't do the same for you. Like half the time, if I'm like walking in, maybe, who knows, 10 feet behind someone, a lot of
Yeah.
them just do the same thing. They just look straight. They don't hold the door for me. So
Yeah, for me it's about 4 to 5 strides. If you're 4 to 5 strides away, I'll hold it. If you're anything over 5, I'm just.
That's
walking
it,
in.
dude. I feel like that's kind of a close distance.
that's a really
Yeah,
close
that's what I'm
distance.
saying.
That's
though.
Yeah.
close, dude.
Right.
That makes sense to open the door if someone's 4 to 5
But
strides.
sometimes,
It really
sometimes you do the thing where you kind of fling it really hard and you just kind of hope it opens.
Hope they
like,
catch it or
yeah,
something.
Right.
Yeah. What were you gonna say,
Yeah.
Tim?
It depends. I feel like it depends on like the age of the person. If it's a young person,
That's
you better get to stepping. 'Cause
Or
we
an
both
old
do it
person,
right
too,
now,
though.
Yeah.
No, that's a good
If it's an
point.
old person, though, I'll hold it open because they always.
Oh,
give you the
yeah.
nicest compliments. They're
Mhm.
like, you are such a kind young man.
Oh,
Jesus will love you one day.
Have you ever walked an old woman across like a crosswalk?
Oh yeah, Tim has.
I've done it.
Tim's walked a couple. Of
I've
ladies.
done it, dude.
This is gonna maybe offend people, but I fucking hate old people.
Really,
Okay.
dude?
Yeah, if you're above 80, what are you doing?
Dude, I feel for him because like
Timmy?
they made it that far, man. They already know what it's like, you know.
Never disrespect
know.
my grandfather, brother.
I didn't say
Next
that. dude.
question.
Noah, would you ever walk an old woman across a crosswalk, or have you?
To be honest, I've never had the opportunity, but I would.
Me too. I've never had the opportunity.
I feel like a lot of people would say they would, but when that situation arises, a lot of people don't take action.
I wouldn't do it.
I walk the walk, brother.
Okay. Next question. Let's
Next question.
No, but no, I want to know about you, man. If you were about to hold the door open for somebody, you know what I mean?
30
Like,
seconds. 30 seconds.
that's a long time.
What do you mean
That's
30 seconds? Have you heard? Did you hear the question?
No, I heard it before I went to take a leak.
Yeah, dude,
Okay,
that's a
it's,
lot. I
You
said-
would stand there for 30 seconds?
I mean, it's dependent, but if
Yeah.
I see him walking from the parking lot, or if I see him walking from the inside, I'm gonna hold the door.
Dude, 30 seconds. You could get to the door. The person could get out of their car after they just parked and then began their walk. You would still be waiting there. Like, that's at that point, someone's going to be like, yo, that guy's kind of weird. Like, he's just been holding the
You
door
really,
open.
really
Yeah.
want to hold this door open.
yeah, they probably turn around and go back to their car. Bro.
I don't need to go there anymore.
Maybe they should. Maybe they should.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, that's good though, dude.
That's fucking...
You got anything deep on the notebook? Let's hear it.
Well, we don't want to hit you guys with too deep of shit, but we'll hit you with something deep. Noah, if you could change
This is also like a catching up kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, like
It's just nice to see. No, I haven't seen you in fucking years, you know?
Yeah, man.
So it's just kind of one of those things. Like, we're just going to talk and shoot the shit. I can hit you. If you want to get hit with something deep, then we'll save it for the end, you know? But for now,
No, I'm just, I just want to hear the next question.
No, we'll hit you with some of the questions we hit Foster with. So, if you could imagine your life 5 years ago, is this where you'd be?
I mean, honestly, yeah, dude. I'm fucking a bad bitch. I'm making money. Got my own dive helmet. I'm living in a nice crib, dude.
what's that mean? You got your own dive helmet. Wouldn't you think everyone would have their own dive helmet?
Nah, dog.
Probably a lot of money, huh?
How much is a dive helmet?
Probably a lot.
A brand new one runs you just under 10. You can pick one up
Yeah.
on eBay for just under 5. I got mine for 3,800. Traded it for a better one. Fucking A. I wish I had it. You know, I got a couple. I got a couple of Mark V's in my living room too.
What's a Mark V?
That's the old school
Suit.
World War II shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
No, I wish I could share that with you guys, but I'm over at Timmy's. So.
Oh, you're good, brother. If like you could change something out of your daily routine, then, like there's like a bad habit you have, what would you change?
I mean, I guess I should probably stop drinking as much. You know, my liquor fuse is about dialed down to 0. You know, I start
Yeah.
losing my mind if I drink too much liquor. So crazy story, actually. I fucking pumped a 12 gauge shotgun off 3 times in my old apartment.
Really? All right. There we go. Another
Yeah,
story.
things got a little out of pocket, you know. People that are underwater welders / just underwater construction workers, you know, we're a little unhinged. So, you know, I've been noticing it more and more. If I drink too much, I just become a little unhinged.
Do you think you just buy into that though? Like you're saying, like us welders, like we're just a little unhinged. Like, does that make you feel like you have to be unhinged? Or do
No,
you?
it's really not a choice. Trust me. I wish I could have made the choice not to do the things I've done.
Okay.
It's not a choice.
But don't you? But hang on, Tim. Don't you like where you're at right now? Like you don't regret anything.
I have regrets, AJ. Of course. You know, who doesn't? You know, I got a
But-
lot of regrets.
But
A
you
lot of
seem like
things I've done.
you're doing good right now. Like
Yeah, but
everything happened for a reason, bro. You had to go through all that shit to get to where you're at.
it's very gospel of you. But, you know, did I have to fucking blow 3 12 gauge rounds off in my house? No, I didn't.
But was
you
it
know?
fun?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's not worth it, dude.
I remember the morning after, and that was a bad time. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So
Okay.
all I can say is that any younger folks that are listening, buy real estate and don't fucking drink too much liquor.
And make sure you walk the walk.
What else,
You know-
Noah? What else? What's the third thing?
What do you mean? You know, that could be
what
100
else should
different
what
things.
else what else should people do to sustain like a happy lifestyle? I'm looking for one answer.
Well, we live in a rough economy, right? So
Dude, you're
quit being a
dying.
pussy. Quit being a pussy. If you're gonna go,
I
to
was just
college,
no, you don't got to go deep, dude. I was just gonna say have them listen to the Bunker Boys podcast. That's all I
All
wanted.
right.
That's
All
it,
right.
bro.
Don't let him fool you. He's always been a little unhinged. It just happens to work out perfectly for him that the people
Chose a-
that he works with
Chose
are
a
also
profession that are also
Yes.
unhinged. Yeah.
the stars align sometimes, and they'll align for this guy.
Dude, I think everybody's kind of unhinged. But Tim, I want to ask you now.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I don't know, man. I feel pretty unhinged, but I kind of just do it in a different way. But Tim,
If you met some of my coworkers, I don't think you'd feel so unhinged.
I don't know, man. If you met some of mine, you'd fucking walk away. They smell so bad.
That's poor hygiene. It's a big difference.
They shit their pants, brother. But hey, Tim, you want to start a podcast? Start talking to us.
Yeah, I want to hear what you're thinking. dude.
Okay. So listen, Michael, I wanted to. Whereas normally I like to be a comical man myself. This is why I call it. Well, I'll save the name. We'll leave it ambiguous. But
Yeah.
it's. I want to, I want to talk about these things, like the older generations have always got things against our generation, but then they fail to see, how much things change and how their parents before them, it was different growing up. It's different in every generation how you grow up. And then, just the questions that we ask, how we talk to other people, how we, you judge a book by its cover when in reality, that person could be your best friend. You just don't give them a chance. And then some
Right,
people will
right.
say, they'll say, I don't judge books by their cover. But then next thing you know, you're like, I'm never going to speak to that fucking man because he's got greasy hair. So just things like that, we'll tackle it'll just be me going off on tangents about how, maybe, and my biggest thing is I hope to raise questions for people and have them ask the same questions about themselves, because everything that I talk about, I am equally as guilty of, So if I can admit that, then there's no reason for anybody else to not be able to admit that they themselves are guilty of, whatever it is that the subject is that day. And we touched on it earlier when you said, "How are you?" And it's just like, how are you? Who are you? Like, those are, it's
tell them how you feel.
Filler. It's filler because, but people hate on small talk so much. And it's like, well, really, how else are you going to get to know somebody? And it's just, it shows how much that our everyday lives are based.
Way.
I'm listening.
Those are my
taking mushrooms, Noah?
Vitamins. Those are my vitamins.
The nootropics.
The nootropic, dude.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tim. I didn't mean that. When I see
right,
mushrooms, I get a little swirly.
So, but like it's just a matter of we gotta tackle these problems, and we do it together. And if I can, it's like I said, if I can admit that I am guilty of this stuff, so can you, and we can change, because there can't be growth without change. So there's your deep stuff from me.
That's real fucking sweet, Timmy.
Yeah.
Dude, like, when you've been hitting me up about this, like, I was like, oh, dude, you should totally do it. Like, I think you're the perfect guy who could do it by himself. And you should just do, like, 40-minute episodes to start off. And even if it's just, like, riffing with Timmy, you just talk. Like, I always listen to podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts, dude. And I was like, damn, when you first hit me up about that, I was like, should I just fucking have him shoot the podcast? I'll edit it all and just make it like BunkerBoy Networks, Right.
Dude, I would. The BunkerBoy Network is big time.
Yeah, but Tim, dude, I think you can handle it, man. I think people want to hear you too.
I hope so. I think we could do it. I think we can make it work. But that's what I was saying earlier before I forgot. It was the question of how are you and who are you was what I planned on making the first episode about. It's how else are you going to get to? People hate on small talk so much, and then how else do you get to know somebody? And it shows how much that our society is based on judging books by their covers, as much as we don't say it. Because
a lot of real men, they're not going to want to. You ask them that question, they're not going to want to ask. They're not going to answer you like an open book. And you're my best friend, Roger. That, but you ask me that question, it's a different story. But you ask other men in the same shoes as me, they're going to tell you, "Oh yeah, things are good."
Exactly.
Blah,
but
blah,
the question that we're asking about that is why, and is it possible to change it? And if it's not possible to change now, can we start making movements to change it later?
Yeah,
it's all about progression.
Yeah, dude. No, it's kind of like what we did for our first episode. Yeah. We just did like.
What do you guys think we're gonna be in 10 years?
We're gonna be the Rat Pack on motorcycles. I'm gonna be next to you.
Yeah.
Rat Pack Realty, baby.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a chick on the back that just says Hooper's property. Like that's how it's gonna be, bro.
That'll be great.
Be out in Calabasas or something, dude.
Yeah,
out in Calabasas.
I'm gonna be a Midwest king, son.
What's Midwest? Where's that at?
Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, and Indiana. And then I guess you could branch a little over to Minnesota. Minnesota's also in the Midwest. So it's Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio, Illinois, and Indiana, and Michigan. Hey, I can be whatever kind of guy, depends where I'm at.
Well, you're in Montana, dude. You look like a Montana guy.
Well, if I was in Montana, I'd make money.
Nah, dude, I see you moving to Miami, Florida for some reason and just like
dude, that's where I see
really hitting it hard.
I was hitting it hard for a long time, Hooper. I think those years have come and gone,
All right, settling down?
I don't know yet, I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yo.
So ambiguous.
I could hit it hard. I could settle down. I don't know.
So they may not have come. They may not have come and gone. Then they may come, go, and then come again.
I mean, once I'm in a dive company and I'm making millions of dollars, it would be a different story, you know?
All right.
And I'm saying it on the Bunker Boys. Remember when I told you guys I was going to be on a welder?
No,
No
you
one
guys
believed
always
it.
told me
Nobody
Dude,
believed it.
Dude, I
Nobody
believe
believed it.
What do
No,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I believed it because I remember I can't remember the exact Oaksterdam. Is that the name of the school?
Oh yeah.
That was for growing marijuana. Yeah.
That was for that, but damn. I guess you had that, and then you had the underwater. So I don't know. Maybe I
You
did.
probably would have hit it big either way.
Right. Maybe I would have.
Kind of man I am.
Dude, no, you remember when we were sitting in my truck smoking a blunt and our boss came up and was like, yo, Brad, you got a lesson.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Dude,
Treetops was a good time, brother.
Yeah, it was my favorite memory, dude. I love that.
We also used to go to the hot tub. I think I can remember one time we were so hungover, we just sat in the hot tub most of the day.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's what we would do if we had no lesson and you knew it wasn't going to be busy. Just go to the hot tub, grab some free coffee.
Dude, working as a ski instructor / fireworks salesman was a great time in my life.
Fireworks salesman was great.
I forgot about that.
Oh, dude, we worked there the night that it burned down. I was like, man.
Yeah, Timmy worked there for like a month.
I came and bought fireworks from him. I think me and Brad walked in and bought.
Gave them to you.
I can't remember, but we dedefinitely got
You didn't
fireworks.
give 'em to me.
No, we did because I remember I have videos of
You
us
should
going
have talked to me, boys.
I remember there's a video of Boswood lighting a firework about 20 yards from my Jeep, and there's like 4 of us sitting in the Jeep, and he lights it and runs back. And right as he hops in, the thing just explodes. So I'm pretty sure those are the fireworks we got from you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sitting in the
I lit them
daylight
off
at
all
a
over the
fucking oil
place.
well.
What kind of hobbies are you guys into now?
Mostly just making money and fucking
Dude.
tell you women.
Oh my god, we got a
Jesus.
player, dude.
Well, hang on. I'm with one woman. She's a wonderful lady. But besides that point, I got an El Camino, 1984 El Camino.
All right.
It's fucking bad, dog. It is bad, dude.
It is pretty bad.
Yeah, man, that thing, it sounds fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds alright,
Fucking-
dude.
Yeah,
I mean, it is an El Camino.
I bet your
bad,
motorcycle.
bad gas mileage, right?
I used to have a fucking motorcycle, and my El Camino, it's got the dual exhaust glass packs. It's nice. It's mint.
But it's got poor gas mileage.
You think I give a fuck?
Okay.
Next question.
Okay.
No, just tell us a crazy thought you've been having recently, like just something kind of funny. Lighten it up a little bit.
All right.
Without
all
money.
right. Without money, money is on my mind.
I
Brad.
know, dude. You hit the bar and it's just money.
It's all about money, Brad.
No,
you
man.
you grow up some type of way. You always think about money.
Yeah,
Not
man.
everyone came up where I came up from. So it's all about money for
you're
me.
fucking
If you don't want to talk about money, that's all right.
I'll talk about money, but like only when I'm feeling. I really don't like talking about money because like I just like focusing on like what makes me happy as like physical, like just doing stuff,
We'll get a cool ass car. That's what makes me happy.
Dude, I can't get into cars and I can't get into sneakers. I don't know how people do that.
I
I
can't
don't
get
give
into
a
fucking
fuck about
Yeah.
sneakers, dude.
Dude, there's so
Sneakers
many
can suck my
sneakerheads.
dick.
Dude, over here where I'm at, sneakers are big.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't-
like
Well,
real
I-
estate.
AJ,
You
what
can
do you
make-
think
you
about
can
El
make-
Caminos?
What do I think about El Caminos?
Yeah.
I think they have a goofy ass look to them. I think their little short bed doesn't really compensate for, just what you're driving. I feel like if you're going to have a bed, you might as well just have at least like a little Ford Ranger or a truck, you can move. You have
I got a
better
Ford F-150.
Let me finish. You have better gas mileage in a truck if you want a bed on your vehicle. You have a bench seat, don't you, in the El Camino?
Can I say something?
Well, can you say yes or no to my question?
Let's hear it.
I said, do you have a bench seat? Is there a bench seat?
No, dude. 2 seats.
Two
Next
seats
question.
and then okay, that's all I wanted to know.
But hey, obviously you ain't a white trash baller. You know? You grew up in the fucking Arbutus Beach, you get yourself an El Camino. You're the king of the neighborhood. Someone wants to say something, talk to me and my boys, you know?
But
What do you got for sports picks?
you know what?
Let's do it.
All right. I want you to pick. So we got. Let's see. What do we got? For you? Let me see what we got.
Let's see what we got for fights, man.
We got $20.
I'm pretty in this shit. But like this next weekend, they already had a great card. So I don't know who's coming up, you know?
Okay. Well, we'll just
see what they got. Let's see what they got.
whatever your first like feel is, dude. Just go with it. We want like a
Who
3 or
is-
4 leg
I mean,
parlay.
you gotta know, Brad and AJ and Timmy. This next weekend, it's not gonna be a round of hitters. You know, they already had one of the best cards in the game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, this is a good main though. They have Bilal Muhammad against Vicente Luque.
But just by
Oh,
reading their
okay.
names.
I know those guys. Vicente, you know, he's a little more of a striker. But
Yeah.
Muhammad, you know, he's a hitter.
Hey, no, if you can read those 4 fights, just read all those names and then pick whichever one of those 4 fighters you think's gonna win of each fight.
So we got.
So we'll start with
Man.
Myra Bueno Silva versus Yanan Wu.
Oh, okay. So, what weight is that at? Is that women?
We don't know. That's definitely women, I'm guessing, but
You
I don't know what weight.
you give me a tough call here, Brad.
no,
but
I've
I'm
never
Well,
heard of these.
negative 500. I'm definitely
AJ
riding
and
with the
Brad,
negative
like, I
500.
mean, you obviously understand where I'm coming from here. Like, I understand, you know, Muhammad and Vicente.
Yeah, so go scroll up a little bit. Let's see what else is there.
Well,
any?
that,
I mean,
these are
how
gonna
do
be
I
more
be-
people he doesn't know. The closer to
No, it's
Bilal.
fine.
It's
It doesn't.
filled-
That doesn't matter if you know.
Alright.
You know, if you want to do fight, just pick them. Look at their odds.
That's
The plus and
tough.
minus.
That's tough. I guess I'm gonna go on the first one. I'm going with Mayira.
All right, Mike. That's a good way to say it. And then we got
And,
Andre Falho versus Miguel Beza.
I'm giving it to Andre.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. So we
Gotta
got
bet on the underdog. That's for the money.
So
That's
we
for
got
the money. I'm
the
all
next
about
one-
money, boys. I'm all
I
about
know,
money.
right.
I would definitely go with the guy whose name you will have the hardest time pronouncing.
Kala Baralho.
know what?
Gadzi Omar Gadziv.
Cairo. I'm going with the top one.
Top one. All right. So you're going another underdog. And then your final main event pick.
I'm gonna say
Luque. You already have 2 underdogs, bro. You might as well just.
I'm taking the Muhammad.
Okay. All right. So let's start.
Ali
let's do it.
went by Muhammad.
We got $20 for 296. So if you win,
Oh.
you get 200. It's a $96 commission fee. All right.
How much do I get?
$200.
All right, boys.
All right. So you might make money on this podcast on the
That's
BunkerBoys podcast.
that's a tough bet. You know, had we gone last weekend, I would have known most of the card.
But you probably would have
Honestly,
picked
tough
Peter Yan.
bet.
Honestly, I would have picked Peter Yan.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this might be
So-
better, dude. You might have $200.
I picked a lot of the undercard.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. So let's take a shot and get out of here, boys. This was fun.
Got more to
I love you,
shoot.
boys.
Oh, this Ketel One tastes like
no, it's
shit.
got the bottle, dude. That's good shit. That's prime time.
All right, but like, dude, if you guys ever want to come back on and actually like kick it again, just let us know, man. Hit us up.
I'm ready to kick it
Always,
right now,
always.
dude.
That was our guests, plural. We had 2. We had Tim Roney and Noah Modrzynski. What'd you think, buddy? How do you think they what?
We didn't. Now that you just said that, we didn't do the Wordle to like see.
I know, but as I was saying, we're gonna keep that in. I had that written down too, Wordle with Noah, but
Yeah. No, that was fun, bro. I had a good time. I mean, we kicked it for like two hours. So I mean, that was good. It was good catching up. I love Tim. I mean, Tim's a first reoccurring guest. So I gotta put Ethan's name
I was gonna
in the
say.
sports bet, and then our first reoccurring guest. And
Yeah.
I think he might be a 3rd time reoccurring over
Yeah,
there.
Tim is he's great. You can tell just from what we heard him explaining to us about the possible podcast that he may start. I was intrigued. He had a good concept, like I'd be interested to hear what he has to say about shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I thought they were both great, but I love Tim's just fucking like his perspective on just approaching like an interaction, you know?
Yeah.
And
Dude,
that's
we may have to get him on the old Bunker Boy network.
well, hey. So think about pricing. So Tim's probably gonna hear this, right? So think
Right.
about this. So I was obviously telling you about an upgrade to what my system is. So it takes me about 3 hours total to get all of our shit out there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If I had a different thing, it would probably take me 45 minutes. But right now, if I had Tim and he made like 30-minute, 40-minute episodes, that would probably take about hour and a half.
Yeah.
So for an hour and a half of my time, if I charged him, let's say he did 4 episodes a month at 40 minutes an episode, what do you think? 15, 20 bucks an episode?
It's 160 minutes. I mean, it just depends on what he wants you to do to his videos too. Like if he's
Right.
asking you to edit them highly, or if
Yeah,
he's
but then
just
if
saying,
you're
I got
doing
a
that-
rant and you should put it out,
Yeah,
It
right.
depends. It depends independently on each thing, I guess. I don't know.
But then he's thinking like, dude, why would I pay that when I can just try to figure it out myself, right? So it's like, it's
Yeah.
not worth it. We're just not there yet to make like a Bunker Boy network. But
No, I know we're not
when
there,
I
but it
get
would
that
be
new
cool.
system, I would bring him in like that, you know?
I mean, it's
That thing
always
costs
it's.
2,500, so it's like, oh,
I'd be willing just to fucking send you half. Be like, yo, let's get it. Let's just send it, bro. I
you
mean,
probably profit in the long run. But
it's equipment,
yeah, I would probably want to bring on. The thing is, though, if I bring in one, we're bringing in three. I think-
my camera keeps flaring up. Sorry.
No, you're good.
We're bringing
I
in
think
one. We're bringing in three.
That's how I look at business. So when you really elevate it to that, you're doing your own thing. You're cutting your own lawn. Let's say you start cutting one person's lawn. You're already spending time doing that.
Right.
3 out of the way and you have to make that, because if you're only profiting 5 to 20%, you got to get 3, and
Yep.
it makes it worth it.
Make that shit 80%
Right,
to
so-
fucking 90%.
That's the whole thing, you know. So it's like,
Yeah.
I would love to do it because I could probably do his pretty good, but I don't know. I hope he follows through and does it. That'd be sweet.
Me too. I think it'd be good,
Yeah.
especially if it's just him like spouting off on shit. Just
Yeah.
his thoughts. That'd be interesting because he's funny. But yeah, and Noah it was just good to link up with him. I'm glad to hear that he's doing well. He seems
Invested in
happy,
real estate.
Yeah, investing in real estate. He seems like he's happy. So
Oh, he's happy, dude. I think
That's
we're all
good.
pretty happy, man. I feel happy.
yeah, no, I feel happy too. It's just different things that make me happy. Not necessarily relating to what Noah seemed to be happy about.
Well, that might have been the bar talking, you know? Who knows? Dude, what I was thinking about, so there's 2 ways that we're going to go big. Okay, think about this. Number 1, me and you, I'm going to get this capture card, and I'm going to get me and your camera on our games, and we're going to have to make some funny Twitch streams, and we'll make clips, just like how we make clips on TikTok.
Yeah.
Also, follow BunkerBoys LLC on TikTok.
Yeah, it just started. Just doing some work, doing numbers.
And imagine if we had some funny game clips of like just us playing Apex Legends or something, you know? Like you coming up like, hey,
Yeah.
they're going. You know, and then we just get fucked up all the time. Like, dude, we can make some good.
Dude, I don't think we should. Dude, we fuck it up in Apex. Don't forget, like we won last time. We'll have
We
to play
won 3
tonight.
times.
We'll have to play tonight or something. But we won a good amount of times one night, and
Yeah.
it was just off the rip, just natural.
But dude, I think if it was just me and you just streaming for about 3 hours every like Sunday or something, we
Yeah.
could get some good clips, and I think that would be a good way. And I also think we should get some vlog cameras, and here's what I
Start vlogging.
So, here, hang on, just kind of blank out your mind and think about this. Just imagine a kid, you're at school, right? A kid just walks in with a camera, and you say, yo, what are you doing with that camera? And he just says, yo, I'm vlogging. And you're like, what? And he says, get out of my way. And just does it so confident. Like, obviously, you're going to want to follow him and see what he's about, right? So think about just like
So
Logan
you're
Paul,
saying
Jake
don't you're
Paul.
saying don't give a fuck and just start vlogging.
No, the thing about vlogging is you got to be confident. You got to walk around with that camera on yourself, and when people say like, "Yo, do you really think you're that cool?" You got to say, "I'm vlogging."
Yeah.
Like it takes confidence. Like
Oh,
like
fuck yeah,
I
it
pictured
does.
that moment. Like if I just walked into work with a camera and people would be like, "Yo, what is that?" And I'd be
Right.
like,
Because
"Vlogging."
you know, like they're gonna be like, "Yo, that kid's." They'll be talking at break or something. They'll be like, "Yo, that kid's the kid
Right.
that vlogs himself every
But
fucking
that's also
day."
good content. But you got to be so confident, and that's why people who vlog make so much money. Like Logan Paul, Jake, they just walk around with a camera, filmed everything, and they were just confident.
Oh yeah, they didn't care though. Like
That's-
they just were like, "We're gonna make something of ourselves," you know.
Yeah,
That's
so
how it was.
That's what I was like. My two ways of thinking. I was like, dude, that's like two good ventures, you know.
Yeah, but if I'm not vlog material, bro, I
That's what
can't.
I mean. You got to make it like confident. Like you got to say like, you look at like you film yourself one day, you look at the content the next, and you say, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be confident, and I'm just gonna walk through, and you just be like, yeah, I'm mixing the red with the white wire right now. You know,
Dude, no.
I'm gonna mix
Yeah,
the brown
no.
with the, you know.
Yeah, and then my boss walks in when I have a camera on me, and he's like, "The fuck are you doing?" And I'll
But-
say,
yeah.
"Nothing. I'm vlogging."
Yeah.
They're like, "All right, take your ass home because
Yeah.
you're fucking."
And they probably wouldn't.
Not
You might have to
efficient
just put
enough.
it away for a second. But like, I'm just saying, like in a public setting to walk
No,
around
I
with
get
a
you.
cam-
I
like,
get you, dude.
People
I'm
are
just- I'm
like when
busting your balls.
people see you with a camera, they want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Good
I know.
content.
I get that.
And I think video games is good content. I know everybody gets a lot of. We always play video games, so why not make something of it?
Right. No, video games are fun too.
Yeah, dude.
Video games are the shit. Might as well, if I could make fucking like $8 a month off video games, I'd pay for my Netflix subscription or something.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
I'm just looking at it from like half full glass type of fucking perspective. So
Yeah, dude. I just want to keep branching out. I want to just keep trying things, and I'm down. So it's like,
no, I'm down to fucking try, and if we fail, then we fucking learn. That's how it is.
well, I don't even
That's-
think we'll fail because we know how to have fun and enjoy just having fun. Is like
I
success.
know. That's the best part about it is just fucking having a good attitude. And,
Yeah, dude. No, I think it'd be cool. If you want to try it, I'm down. We'll make TikToks, post. That way we have some different content on TikTok. It's not always just a
Yeah,
Zoom
you want
meeting.
to see me dance?
Yeah, I want to see. What is it? The saucer? What do they call it?
Oh, what was that called? It
What is
it
that
wasn't the
called?
saucer. It was
Flossing.
Flossing, yeah,
Yeah.
flossing.
I'm flossing.
I'm flossing.
Yeah,
I still could never do that. Or
Yeah.
or what's the one where you kick
Oh
your
yeah,
leg and you throw
Macy,
your arm?
Macy's. The
What's
king, the
yeah?
queen.
What? Yeah.
I don't know what
can't
that
do
one's
that
called.
one. That one is ill, but whatever. Yeah, I had a good time talking with you and the guys. So let's get into some fucking picks.
All right, bro. Well,
Unless you no, I don't want to just throw it over to picks unless you got something else to talk about because I won't cut you short.
well,
I know there was other people who were cutting us short. So
well, I'll probably just cut that whole part because I want to just keep it flowing. But I just wanted to talk to you while I'm loading this up. Do you trim your nose hair?
never, no, but
Okay. 'Cause
okay. I guess here's my question to your question.
perfect.
Your nose hair is blonde, right?
I think it's brown, but I haven't
Okay.
noticed.
Because if you have black nose hair like I do,
Mm-hmm.
it's so noticeable. So if there's ever a little hair peeking out of the cave, I'll take either my two phalanges if I can get a nail on her, or I'll take a pair of tweezers and I just start plucking. That's all I do. Never shaved.
Dude, that's not the problem. Like, the problem's not about the color and how long. I pluck the hairs out too when they're too long. It's when the boogers get attached. Like, I've got so much. It's a forest in there, and so boogers keep getting attached. And you know how you take the tissue, you twist it up, and then you shove it up there, and you just kind of clean it
Yeah.
up after you blow it. So I go twist, and it still doesn't come out because there's just so much hair. Never cut my nose hair, and I don't have like a nose trimmer, but I was like, dude, I don't know.
Have you ever blown so hard that your eye kind of starts to twitch? Like it
Yeah.
feels like your
Oh,
eyeball's
only
gonna
my
fucking
left
pop
one.
out.
Only
Yeah,
my-
same. It's my left eye.
Yeah.
It feels like it's starting to like vibrate and move out of the
I think it's
the
because of like the
socket.
flow pattern through my left side.
maybe that's a great dude. You just hit something so on the head by saying your boogers get stuck in there. Because recently, I swear, since the winters kind of left, my nose has been all like stuffy, and I don't always have tissues, so I use the old pinky because they made nose holes the size of your pinky for a reason, or like your other fingers. Like they made it the size of your fingers, so
My index fits up there.
Yeah, you should be able to pick your nose. We need to fucking normalize picking noses. I don't know.
Pick my nose.
That's a hot take, but I might need to buy a nose trimmer. Is kind of what you've brought to my attention.
Yeah, I mean,
I
feel like I could probably take some clippers and kind of clip it up there, but I just feel like I got to do something. I've never done anything with my nose hairs, but now it's gotten to the point where it's just like I feel like it's more work. Always just blowing it out, like twisting tissues. It's like imagine having just a clear nose.
I don't know, dude. That's like having a bald head.
But also, shit would flow more in the day. Like if you ever had like a runny nose, like it would flow.
Also, say you're there because those nose hairs are stopping a lot of the particles. You might get
the dust.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows what you're getting in you?
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How far do you cut it, and like, what do you like? I've never done it before.
I think you take the little zzz right to like the rim of your nose.
Yeah,
I don't think you're going up high. Just like trim, just like around the rim.
Yeah. And I wouldn't go high.
Yo, trim around the rim. That's all you got to do.
That's good, dude. I remember that.
Trim the rim.
Here, let me load up these sports. So our first game's already going, Atlanta Hawks and the Cavaliers. So we're just going to do 6 today. We're going to start with the Pelicans versus the Clippers. The Pelicans are at -120, and the Clippers are at +102.
You can start.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the Clippers.
That's who I wanted to go with as well.
You can.
Yeah, I want to go with the
Clippers beat
Clippers.
the Lakers like by 58 points, didn't they?
Yeah. Then again, the Lakers a little, at least from what I've seen on social media, they seem a little busted. Like they haven't been doing well for a while. So.
Well, I heard LeBron's just done. From what I've been hearing.
He's waiting for his son to fucking make it to the league so he can play with him.
Yeah, but shit, what was I looking at here? And then the next game we got is the Utah Jazz versus the Mavericks. Jazz at -215, Mavericks at +180.
Well, I saw that Luka Doncic is hurt for at least the first game and maybe the second game, so I'm going to go Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz?
Yeah.
Okay. And I will go... I'm going to go Jazz as well. Mavericks aren't good, dude. I watched the Mavericks last year, and because this is when I bet, and I got up to that $600 to bet on Connor, and I bet against the Mavericks every time, and it won. So
nice.
But anyways, we'll move on to the next. Keep it going. We got the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. Timberwolves +230, Grizzlies at -280.
I'm going to go Minnesota. Can I go plus? Ah, fuck.
Go pick one.
I know. I'm going to go over 236.
Okay. Wait, no. You always do that. You can't. You got to pick the money line. You got to pick the money line.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go Memphis. Yeah.
Young Doll.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
shout outs.
I'm going to ride Memphis too just cuz of that favorite's kind of heavy.
What is it? Riding in the Bentley smoking moon.
Yeah, smoking moon. Rock. Yeah. I like that.
All right.
Okay, Raptors and Sixers. Raptors at +166. Sixers at -1.
I'll throw in the old Toronto for this one.
Toronto. So we got
Toronto.
And then I am going to go the Sixers, of course, because they're better.
Okay.
And then we got the Nuggets versus the Warriors. Nuggets, obviously underdog at +215. Warriors.
I'll go Warriors first game.
Okay, I'm going Warriors as well because they're going to win.
Yeah.
Good pick.
I'm going to go Celtics on the next one as well.
I'm going to go Nets.
Okay. And then
Um,
I'm going to go. We got Chicago Bulls at the
Last one.
Milwaukee Bucks. I'm going to go Milwaukee.
gonna go Milwaukee. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's safe.
Okay, now, here's the moment of truth. I already got my pick, and you actually just said it. So just to get it out there, I'm picking Milwaukee Bucks to win it all.
Okay.
So they're at plus 480. I'm taking Milwaukee Bucks. What do you got?
I'm going to take the Phoenix Suns.
You're gonna take the Phoenix Suns?
Yeah.
Dude, they were supposed to win it last year, or did they?
Actually, wait. No, fuck it. I'll ride with them.
No, yeah.
I made
Who
the
won it
pick
last year.
It
was the
Phoenix Suns, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
they didn't. They lose it. They ended up losing it because that guy got punched in the stage. He's like, what'd he say? It's a viral clip. I forgot it, but he was in the stands and he was saying like 4-3.
Oh yeah, the fan.
That was the final game, but never mind. We'll skip
My
that.
fucking camera's shit right now.
So you got the
But
Suns. Okay, well that's it, man.
all right, buddy. Well, it was fun. We're gonna have to definitely do one with just us coming up.
No, we'll do another original next episode. We'll do the hot chip. Tell them we got the hot chip challenge.
Yeah, so some of y'all voted. A lot of you guys said yes rather than no to the Pocky hot chip. So we have them ordered. We ordered them on Wednesday, hoping they would come in this episode, but taking a little longer than expected. So yeah, we're gonna do it next episode, and we'll just have a good time with it. We'll see if we can maybe do something with the chip, and then also have a second side task or something to do while we're burning from the lava on our tongue.
Or we'll do like karaoke or something.
Yeah, we'll do something funny with it.
Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll post on our story what kind of karaoke songs, and we'll get like a list of them.
Yeah,
Maybe some favorites.
yeah, that'd be sick.
All right, dude.
While we're burning.
Well, actually, now that I just remembered this, and I don't want to forget it. You remember that game we'd play where I'd say a word and then you would say a word? So it'd be like I,
love,
penis,
really,
deep,
in,
my.
took us.
See, you got me because I don't know what that took is.
Took us. I don't know. I didn't want to say ass. I didn't want to say ass.
Took us. Yeah, see, I was going to say took us what, but that's 2 words, so I can't.
Yeah. All right, wait. I want to do it one more time. Hey.
What's up? Oh, hang on. hang on. Start it again. Yeah, start it again. Hang on, that was bad. Don't start with hey. Like, do like.
Okay. Did
Randy
really
penetrate
the
couch
with
his
flamethrower
last
night
when
you
took
the
giraffe? I don't know. See?
I don't know, dude. No, that is good. One more. Follow
The
Bunker
dudes.
podcast.
No, follow the BunkerBoys podcast.
Yeah, follow us. Let's go. Get it. Now you can end that shit. Love you, buddy. Peace.
I love you too, man.